At SOZI AI, our mantra is where intelligence meets elevation. So we want to be able to climb the mountain of success to be able to become one of the greatest companies to ever be invented. Currently, oh yeah, of course. So here's our logo, and yes. Maybe please go back real quick. Thank you. So yeah, of course, the name is SOZI AI, and our mantra, as I said, is where intelligence meets elevation. Next slide, please. And then, did you know, according to a Cancer Research Institute article from March of 2025, the American Cancer Society estimated 154,000 new cases of colorectal cancer in the U.S. alone. Next one, please. Okay. So this is a little bit about SOZI AI. SOZI AI is a next-gen tech company. We're very fresh. Right now, it's just me on the team. The company was started exactly a month ago, like August, in August. And we are focused right now on innovation, intelligence, and impact. And our flagship product is called The Final Stretch. We called it The Final Stretch because in a game or a championship, like I love basketball, LeBron or Curry, they have to keep playing throughout the game to be able to win a championship or win a game. So I call it The Final Stretch because whenever you're doing something, whether you're at work or anything like that, you can't take your foot off the gas. You have to give your all in everything that you do. And then I also called it The Final Stretch because with colorectal cancer, I truly believe these are the last days in a sense. Colorectal cancer is really killing the youth. And I feel like, as a 19-year-old myself, sometimes I feel like my body is invincible, and I feel like a lot of people shrug off the way that their body's feeling. But I want to be able to help people realize that a stomach ache sometimes can be early onset colorectal cancer. And then we also have a brand. So the company is SOZI AI, and then the brand is SayNoToYouthColo within SOZI AI. So, maybe please go back. So I just wanted to ask the crowd, of course, I want this to be interactive and engaging. I was just wondering does anybody know how many colorectal cancer prevention games are out and ready to play? So someone can raise their hand for two. I think two. I think C. Yeah, you can go to the next slide, please. So yeah, the correct answer is C. There are none, but at SOZI AI Incorporated, we've created and published the first. So if anyone gets bored of me talking, you can play our game. Yeah, so everyone can scan the QR code. You do have to sign in because we made it using an AI automation platform called Phase 44. But you can just see the preview. There's a lot of different pages that you can go to. Next slide, please. So our vision at SOZI AI is basically just to build SayNoToYouthColo right now. We're not a health-based company. It's sort of just, as I said, a next-gen tech company. But right now we're focused on colorectal cancer because, of course, as an entrepreneur, as everyone knows, you can't water too many plants at the same time. You have to be able to water one plant a lot and then branch out once you have a lot of revenue and attention. And then the main reason I started this is because of Chadwick Boseman. He's my favorite actor. He's acted in movies such as 42, 21 Bridges, and Black Panther. And he died from stage 4 colorectal cancer at age 43 in 2020. I was very surprised from it, and I feel like everyone, of course, was surprised from it as well because he was fighting it in private. He didn't want anyone to know. I was talking with two young gentlemen over there earlier before the panel started. Chadwick Boseman used to fall asleep in interviews, and he also used to started losing a lot of weight, and many people were making fun of him for it, so I wanted to be able to bring awareness to it, and nobody knew that he was fighting colorectal cancer. Right now, we plan to raise $1 million from VCs, angel investors, and startup accelerators to just bring a lot of attention and be able to compensate for everyone involved. We want to be able to bring on some front-end and back-end developers alongside some marketers so that we can really just get this out there. You can go to the next slide, please. It's okay. I did have a video, yeah, I hope it can play. Do you think it can play? That's not good. Oh, sorry about that.
Our presentation control is not AI Inc.
So, okay, basically in the video, it was just a TikTok with like a sound over it. It was basically just saying, it was talking about Chadwick Boseman, you know, the one thing that he said. You can go to the next slide, please. Okay, well, while I get that sorted out. Basically in the video, it was just talking about how, oh, yeah, that one, yeah. Yeah, you can play it, yeah, thank you. I hope it works. Oh. Okay, well, the context of the video, I'm sorry that I couldn't play for everyone, but the context of the video, as I said, it was a TikTok, and it was just a video of Chadwick Boseman getting interviewed in a Black Panther interview, because Black Panther did very, very well in the box office, and everyone wanted to know what was Marvel Studios' plan for Black Panther 2, and Chadwick was interviewed, and he said, "It's great, but I'm dead." You know, referring to the plan for Black Panther 2, he said, "It's great, but I'm dead." So everyone, you know, the interviewer was like, in a jokingly way, she said, "No, Chadwick, you know, you can't be dead," but referring to his main character role as T'Challa, the Black Panther in Black Panther, but in reality, he was actually referring to him in real life. So he basically predicted his death because he didn't believe that he could beat colorectal cancer. So it's very sad. So a saying that we say is SayNoToYouthColo, and of course SayNoToYouthColo is the brand within SOZI AI Incorporated. We say that he fought in private, referring to Chadwick, he fought in private so we could one day stand up for him in public. You can go to the next slide, please. So this is a little meet the team slide. Yeah, there's a team of one. It's you know, Kevin, Kasozi, unofficial name. You know, Nkutu Kirunda, the founder and CEO of SOZI AI. You can go to the next slide, please. And then here are my CEO credentials. So I'm a computer science student at Boston University, getting my Bachelor of Arts degree in the College of Arts and Sciences. You know, according to a 2026 QS World Rankings report, BU is ranked number 88 globally and number 25 nationally. I also attended the Wharton Academy Social Entrepreneurship cohort this past summer for 2 weeks, where I slept at Penn. It was a great time. You know, I met a lot of Penn students, and I also learned social entrepreneurship under the influence of Professor Tyler Rye. He also owns his own venture capitalist firm. And I received a certificate for what I did, and I learned a year's worth of material in 2 weeks. I also went to Harvard Extension School in the summer of 2023, and I completed 2 rigorous undergraduate courses at Harvard, 1 cybersecurity class and 1 AI class, earning college credit at the age of 17. And the one thing about me in the cybersecurity class was that our professor asked if we wanted to be able to have 8 hours to finish our cybersecurity report or 12 hours. So thank God he gave us 12 hours. And I actually stayed up from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. and I wrote a 9-page cybersecurity report. So yeah, I definitely know, as an entrepreneur, I definitely know how to handle pressure, and I know how to adapt to certain situations. Next slide, please. So this is the TAM, SAM, and SOM, the total addressable market, the serviceable obtainable market, and the serviceable addressable market. So for the TAM, we have roughly $30 to $40 billion, and then the definitions are there. I know the time is getting kind of scarce. And then for the SOM, we have 300 to 450 million per year, and then for the SAM, which is for people under 50, we have $3 to $4.5 billion. Next slide, please.
1 minute.
Yeah, so maybe please do the next one. Yeah, thank you. So for the freemium model, we want to do direct to consumer right now. You know, for the game that I displayed on the board, you know, we currently don't have any, we only have in-game currency that you can win through the points and everything, but we don't have any, you know, credit card and everything lined up yet. So we're going to get that worked on. And then we want to have a freemium model, as you guys saw in the free model, but we want to be able to incorporate certain levels, avatars, and power-ups that you have to pay for with a $9.99 a month subscription. And we also want to be able to have monthly health engagement for your challenges completed, so you can be able to check in and how you did that month in the final stretch. And we also want to do business-to-business contracts, so we want to be able to have annual licensing fees from colleges, public schools, and private schools. For public schools, we'll definitely charge less, and in colleges, for private colleges and public colleges, we'll charge roughly the same, but for private schools, we'll charge more. And then for public schools, we'll charge less because at private school, I went to private school. You have to pay tuition. So. You can go to the next one, please. So this is how you can contact us. We have 2 social media platforms at the moment, Instagram and TikTok. And for business inquiries and partnerships, you may email SayNoToYouthColo@gmail.com. Thank you so much, everyone, and I hope everyone has a great day.
Thank you. Thank you very much. How many of you wish you had a potentially billion-dollar business when you were 19? I wish. Yeah, thank you very much, Kevin. Brian, you're up next. You have 10 minutes.